And we've also made some announcements this week on single mums, and I think that would be welcome. So what exactly are we proposing to do?
Well, at the moment we've got nearly 750,000 lone parents who are on income support bringing up their children, and at the moment we don't ask anything of them until their youngest child is 16. Now, many of them have been out of the labour market for many, many years, and suddenly at 16 to say, look, come on, we want you to find a job now, it doesn't work like that. And many women will go straight onto incapacity benefit or go on to other forms of benefit. And it's not good for the health and well-being of those families for us to sit back and say, I think, well, there's nothing we can do. So what we want to do is encourage more lone parents to get back into work more quickly. We're spending a very large amount of money in providing affordable, quality childcare for families. There are plenty of jobs in the southeast and London, but we're not doing enough to help lone parents get those jobs. So this will be the government doing more to help lone parents, but expecting more in return. And we will have to have a proper debate both in Parliament and in the country as a whole, I think, over the next few months about precisely what changes we want to make to the system. But I say very strongly that the current system is not sustainable. I think it's bad for families and children, bad for taxpayers and the economy too.
I mean, 16 years to think that the computer was the size of this room that we're in, and seeing the change there. So is there some educational credit system that we could bring in or help? Or so well, how will we actually upskill them?
Well, we do spend a lot of money on training and skills development and so on, and we have the New Deal for lone parents as well, and it's been a tremendous success. We've actually got now for the first time over 1 million lone parents in work, and we've had a very significant increase in the employment rate for lone parents. But I'm just not satisfied that we're doing enough. And yes, part of this will be about more skills, more training, more help and support, and we need to look at how we can provide that, but we'll need to do that. And then I think in return, I think we should say we will need to say to lone parents, look, we expect you to engage with that help and support, because it's the right thing for you and your families to get back to work as quickly as possible. And I can say that with some personal experience, because that was how I was brought up. And the one thing that changed my life and turned our opportunities around as a family was when my mum got back into work. And we'd go on holiday, we could do the things that all my mates were doing and everything else. We started to join the mainstream. And I think if we believe in social cohesion and a strong society, then we've got to do more to help lone parents.